Previously on Ladies of Darkness.
The next time Claudia will go to the mirror.
Great, in 10 minutes.
10 minutes!
You go to leave the house, and as soon as, Doris is about to put her hand on the doorknob, the walls go reflective.
Oh!
We see Charlie getting up early in the morning to go to school, with her mom eating breakfast. We see Vallowell, going to work at a record company where she is kind of one of the top dogs, and it's a very exciting career for her. We see Arachio taking pots off of the back of a truck for a florist that is opening up pretty soon, and he's pretty excited for it.
Ah, yes. The age-old question. Do demons dream of demonic sheep? When will... Okay, I'm gonna cut you off right there. Can I take the... Thanks.
Hey guys, it's Kat. Wow, an ad break right now? Yes, an ad break right now. And that's because this episode is a little bit different. It's got, 3 different parts to it that we recorded individually, so it's a little bit like an intermission in that respect, but it's not an intermission, so don't go thinking that it is. Hey, why is this episode so late, and why is it uploaded in the middle of the week? 'Cause I got really busy and then I got really lethargic. And really, there's nobody that should be mad about that unless you're a patron, in which case that makes sense. Hey, did you know that we have Patreon? Because we sure do. It's patreon.com/lodcast. We've got a lot of really cool rewards. We also have a coffee. That's ko-fi.com/lodcast. I don't know. It's really late. It's kind of past my bedtime right now. Whoopsie daisy. Really hecked that one up. Anyways, check out our social media. It's super cool, and we have Tumblr. We've got our Tumblr. Yes, we've got our Tumblr. It's ladiesofdarkness.tumblr.com, and we also have our Twitter, which is @LodWad, and you can use the hashtag LodCast on both of those to interact with us and tell me to get my lazy ass in gear and start editing these episodes at an appropriate time and not, be so god dang... not cool, Cat. Not cool. Cat. Not cool. Not... disappointed. Anyways, enjoy the episode free of my voice. That's not true because I am in the entire episode. Free of my voice shouting advertisements at you. Peace out. Girl Scout cookies are back in season and I can't wait to eat them. Boop boop. Charlie, you wake up in the morning from a really weird kind of dream. It's almost like a nightmare, but not quite. In your bedroom, here in Georgia, where you and your mom have recently moved. She finally broke up with her douchebag of a husband, and you guys are here. instead of New York now. It's been a couple of months, but hey.
So I wake up and this room is completely, like, new to me.
No, this is like your room.
Oh, okay. So I look around, there's my, shit, I'm blanking. Hang on. Edit this out.
Like your softball equipment?
Mm-hmm. My signed whatever an athlete was at the time. Baseball. Poster. I was trying to come up with something really weird, like there's a life-size statue of the Pink Panther in the corner of my room or something. Life-sized. It's a cartoon, but yeah.
He's like a human anatomy doll.
I don't know about that.
Not that weird.
I kind of... Charlie looks around and is confused. What is the last thing she remembers?
You have kind of like, sort of like fuzzy memories of like the past few months of moving here. Of like going to school and making new friends and things like that and the whole process of it. So you do have like memories of that. You just had like a really weird, you feel like you've had a really weird dream of like being possessed and like going on these weird trips across Georgia.
Whoa. I don't know what happened last night, but that was some freaky shit. I like get up and walk downstairs.
Okay, your mom is like kind of bustling around the kitchen, and she spots you and she goes, "Oh, we're almost done with this box, Charlie." And she points to like this Cocoa Puff cereal box. And she's like, "This is the last box. I'm never buying in bulk again, and I'm never buying this cereal again. But this is the last box. If we can just finish this one off this morning, I swear to God, we'll never have to eat it again."
Oh, thank God. All right.
Because honestly, I'm sick of it. You begged me to buy them. I bought too much, and I think we're done forever.
Well, yeah, I learned my lesson with that one. That's true. I like crack open this box and pour a bowl, and then I say, wait a second, where's Dale?
She looks at you and she goes, "Oh, honey, he's not coming back. Okay, we're over. Remember?"
Did I miss something?
She like dusts her hands off and she goes, "Bang bang. Nope, not going back to that guy. He's all for the you. He's all for the me. Mm-mm. We'll never have to see him again."
Oh, man. Well, okay, I guess. Well, I'm feeling a little lightheaded. I don't know what's going on with me.
Oh, honey, it's okay. Well, you just woke up. I mean, it's a Saturday morning. It's not like you gotta go to school or anything, so.
I had this weird dream, like you and Dale were fighting, and then Charlie gets a little pale and looks back up at her mom. Has anything like changed as she's remembered what happened?
Your mom gets like a really concerned look on her face, and she's like, "Oh, honey, it was just a dream. Don't worry about it." And she runs the back of her hand against your forehead, and she's like, "Are you sick? You got a fever?" "Nah, you're fine. You fine? You're looking a little bit clammy. I gotta go to work, but I don't want to leave you here if you're gonna be sick. Well, I technically have to because we have bills to pay, but."
Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll get to school. Don't worry, Ma.
It's Saturday, hun.
Oh. Right, you said that. I, like, pick up a spoonful of the cereal, kind of, put it back down into the bowl.
Yeah, I know. It's awful, but... Last box. I paid for this. We're gonna eat it.
Yeah. What happened between you and Dale?
Listen, honey. Things between adults, it gets complicated. Things aren't always great. And let's just leave it at that. You know, not everything in the world is gonna work out.
Yeah. I mean, he did get pretty angry when he got drunk, but he was real nice to me. I don't know what happened.
She just, like, puts her, like, hand on your head and she goes, "It's alright, honey. Hopefully," she crosses her fingers, "the next guy, he'll be the one. Hopefully. Might be another dirtbag. I kind of got bad taste. I'll see you later."
Alright, later, Mom.
And she, like, kind of, like, goes around the room trying to get, like, various things and shoving them into her purse. And she goes, keys. Ah, there. And she grabs her keys off of, like, a hook.
You got a ring for a reason. Or a hook. I mean...
I know, I keep on forgetting it. It's nothing like... Listen, this house is so weird. It's nothing like our apartment. Alright, I'll be back tonight after my shift. Don't throw any wild parties, I guess. I mean, if you do, keep it tasteful. So...
Charlie starts tearing up as she walks towards the door and runs and gives her this huge hug.
Your mom is just like, "Oh, darling, honey, it's okay. I'll be back. Okay? I know.
I know. And she holds on for, like, way too long.
She, like, once again, like, pats your head, and she goes, "Honey, I know you don't want to eat the cereal for dinner either, but we gotta."
Ugh. I don't care about the cereal. Alright. And then she kind of meekly lets go of her mom and steps backward.
Alright, I'll see you tonight. Your friend's coming over today, right? And she, like, puffs her chest out, and she goes, the kind of manly one. I mean, she's not manly, but, you know, she's not girly.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll see you later. And, like, as she is exiting, like, she kind of runs into Mary Margaret, who is, like, out on the porch. And she goes, "Oh, sorry, Miss Mason."
Yeah, Mason.
No, that's absolutely Mary Margaret being like, Charlie's mom. Yeah. Nice to see you too, Mary Margaret. Alright, be good, girls. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. You know what? Don't do things that I would do. Okay, bye.
Bye.
And she, like, gets in her car and, like, kind of, like, pulls out, and Mary Margaret turns to you and she goes, "Okay, batting cages. You're gonna teach me how to batter up."
Right. Yeah. So, let's get going. I'll grab my stuff, and I, like, start running back to my room.
Mm-hmm.
Collect all the, like, gear. And then as I'm doing so, I hear a voice in the back of my head say, "Think about what you're doing right now. This isn't real." And I kind of look up, perk up, and look around.
You hear from, like, downstairs Mary Margaret going, "Come on! These cages ain't gonna wait forever!"
Yeah, I can't find my mitt. Hang on. And think about what's happening. The voice doesn't come back, though. And I shrug and grab the stuff and run back downstairs.
Alright, we're gonna time skip, sort of, to you guys being at the batting cages, because nobody wants to just wait through a useless car scene.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, you're there, and you're, like, showing her how to, like, swing the bat, and she's like, okay, like this, and she holds it like a golf club.
Well, up above your shoulders, like a baseball bat would do.
Are you sure it's not like this? Are you sure it's not like this?
Listen, it's gonna come about shoulder level at you.
Okay, and she lifts it up in the air, but she holds it by the opposite end. Like this?
Well, that's also here. I, like, flip it around. And then I, like, get behind her and, like, that cute, like, I'm gonna help you swing the bat pose.
She's like,
this.
ooh la la.
You gotta bend your elbows more.
Okay. Like this, and she does, like, the actual correct position this time.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay. And the ball comes at her, and she just immediately grounds it.
Punk.
Well,
that was pretty good.
Was it? I mean, I guess I hit the ball, but...
Yeah, I mean... it's a start.
I guess. Hey, I mean, I'm not like a softball player, so I guess it doesn't really matter all that much, but...
Yeah, I mean, when you start out, like, you're gonna miss more shots than you hit. So it's good.
Okay, well, it's nice to know I have a star player, and she, like, winks at you to teach me all of the rules.
Oh, yeah. I know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I bet you do. And she, like, grins and gets back into position. She, like, hits a couple. They're all kind of not great. And she goes, okay, I'm clearly really bad at this, so you give it a shot. Wow me. Dazzle me.
All right. I'm gonna show you what I got. And I, like, step up to bat. And, the batting machine goes off. The ball comes flying at me. And right as I'm about to swing for it, I hear the voice in my head again say, Charlie, focus. This isn't real. And I, like, swing and miss.
You hear Mary Margaret go, oof, come on. And she, like, laughs a little bit. Maybe I should be giving you pointers. Jeez.
I clearly freaked out. I kind of lower the bat and start looking around, like, where's that coming from?
Hey. You okay?
Yeah, I thought I heard something. Never mind. I'm gonna go again. That was whiff. Mulligan. And then I go to do it again, and again the voice is like, I'm not playing a part in this. This isn't happening. And then I swing and miss again. You need to remember.
Charlie.
I'm, like, zoning out now.
Mary Margaret kind of steps in front of you and she goes, Charlie, come on. And her voice is like, it subtly kind of changes. And she goes, Charlie, come on. What do you want, really? I can give it to you.
Charlie goes pale again. And then kind of scowls as Vacuole takes over. And Vacuole says, what are you?
The manifestation of Mary Margaret just rolls her eyes and she goes, ugh. What do you want? I can give you what you want too. It's easy.
You
It's nothing
can't
for me.
give me what I want. No one can. Now what are you?
We're not that different, you and I. I mean, fire, water, they're pretty different, but ultimately they're the same at their core, and we are the same at our core. We both love, we both hate. What's the difference, you know? I can give you what you want. You just have to tell me what it is.
I want you to die. And Vakiel throws an ignite at her.
Okay. It, like, you throw the ignite, and, like, Mary Margaret just bursts into water, basically. And the entire, like, batting cage just starts, like, flooding. You hear the voice. Ah, come on. Listen. This is not really what you want. Right? And besides, we know if there's really gonna be a battle, there's only one thing that can quench flames. And baby, it's water. So buckle up.
I don't care what you do to me, but don't do this to her. And Vakiel goes into Flame Visage and flies up above the water.
Do what? Give her what she wants?
It's not real.
So?
You're torturing her.
How?
Because she can't get the things that you're offering her back. Not really. And you need to stop.
I don't understand how that's torturing her. If anything, this is frickin' paradise. It's exactly what she wants. You gonna deprive her of that? Take her back to the real world where things are awful? Things are cruel and unnecessary for no reason? Oh, wait, there is a reason. It's you. You did this to her. I'm not being cruel, I'm being merciful. You're the one who messed up her life. I'm just trying to make it better.
Why? Why do you hold stock in this child's life? What value is she to you?
I'm an angel, baby. I live to serve people. And with that, the room kind of turns into a blank space for a moment before the vision just dissipates completely and you're just like on the ground in like a cold sweat in this room just filled with mirrors alone. Arakiel, you are busy moving the boxes off of the truck. You've moved like so many flower pots, so many seeds, and like hopefully this store that you, Samyaza, and Azazel are like opening will do well. You don't really know anything about like economic stuff. That's kind of more of that's kind of more of Samyaza's bag, but you know,
you do what you can.
Yeah. And you see like Samyaza approach. Their like host is like this young woman from like Nigeria.
Mm-hmm.
And Azazel's host is like a Native American man.
Cool.
And they're just like, kind of like directing you where to put stuff.
All right. Oracle puts stuff where they're directed.
And when you're like all finally done, like Samyaz is like, whew, that took a while, but we're done.
It was a lot of effort.
It was well spent though, because when this shop opens, people are not gonna know what hit them, metaphorically speaking, because what will be hitting them, not literally, is flowers. They will know what will, unless they choose, I guess, to hit themselves with flowers, but I don't know why they would do that. I don't really understand humans all that much, so.
Well, I certainly hope so.
And Hazel just, like, gives you this look.
Oracle blushes.
Alright, I say let's lock up for the night and go get something to eat for
Okay.
our human bodies.
Yes.
Sustenance. Eggs?
Eggs sound nice.
They take you to an approximation of, like, a Denny's, basically. I don't know if Denny's is available in the 70s, but something like that.
Yeah, great. I love Denny's.
Just like a diner, basically. And like, while you're like ordering,
Oracle
like,
grabs one of the kids' menus.
oh, of course.
Like the paper
What
ones.
what does Oracle get?
I'm gonna say Oracle feels like, for some reason, kind of a pull to not order anything with wheat in it. And they're not really sure why. And they look at the meat, but they don't want that either. And they're kind of confused. But they just settle on getting a hard-boiled egg and a fruit cup.
Great. Yeah, Samyaza gets like an omelet, and then Azazel gets like buttered toast and tea.
That's adorable.
And like while you're sitting there, Samyaza goes, okay, so if we open up tomorrow, Azazel, you put out the, I'm sorry, not Azazel, what is, you know what, it doesn't matter. You put out the flyers, right? And Azazel goes, ah, shit. You didn't? Nope, I sure didn't, and I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We'll just
We
put
can
out
always do
some...
it tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll just put out flyers on our opening day. That's, fine. Maybe you can walk the streets, Azazel, and, like, hand out flyers? Yeah, I can do that. Cause, no offense, Arakiel, but I think you'll clam up and get really scared.
That's fair. That's fair. It can be like those people that always hand out the pamphlets.
Yeah, except for they are flyers, so it's not exactly the same, but
Well,
I see where you're going.
They're similar. They have
They
paper.
are. Yeah, they are both made out of paper.
Arakiel starts laughing and then, like, eats a bit of fruit. And there's, like, for some reason they don't really understand why, but there's, like, a little flare of irritation at looking at a fruit cup. And they're not really sure why. And they try to, like, quash it, because they figure, like, well, maybe they just don't like fruit? But they remember liking fruit.
Samyaza speaks up and says, hey buddy, are you okay?
Oh, yes.
You've just been glaring at that fruit for a bit. Is
I-
it bad?
I don't really know. Maybe. Maybe they just didn't grow it very well?
Maybe your host body hates fruit.
That could be it. Maybe
Or
I
is
shouldn't have ordered
allergic.
fruit. Oh no. I don't want to kill
Hazel,
my
like,
host.
giggles.
Arakiel looks genuinely horrified.
Samyaza, like, waves off Azazel and is just like, you're probably not. If you were allergic, I think we would know.
That's true. That's true.
If you were allergic, we would probably have to be going to the hospital right now.
Well, that wouldn't be fun.
But we would know.
We would know. The last time I went to the hospital, it was very scary.
You went to the hospital?
Yes, I was injured for some reason. And they were all surprised that I'd survived and that by the morning I'd healed almost completely, and they were shocked, and I was a bit disappointed when I was discharged because I didn't get a cast, and I wanted someone to sign it. I suppose I must have wanted to have you and Azazel sign it.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't recall you going to the hospital anytime soon, though, buddy.
Maybe it's one of my host's memories, then.
Hey, maybe. I feel like it must be. Sometimes you get those residual memories.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
It's a bit difficult to differentiate sometimes.
Yeah.
To figure out what's me and what's Aiton.
And, like, Samyaza nods, but you can tell, like, these words mean pretty much nothing to them. Mm-hmm. Like, they're not really understanding what you're talking about.
Arakiel's, like, kind of sitting there, because, like, suddenly things really aren't adding up. Because they're getting the feeling that they've been using their earth powers for some kind of greater purpose, and that there's also kind of a feeling of things can't possibly be this good. There's no way that they'd be allowed to have something like this.
That's so sad.
And they start wondering, and out loud they say, "Do you think they're ever going to find us?"
Find who?
Other angels. The ones that are still with him.
I mean, I don't think they're looking, buddy.
Well, if we're just opening a flower shop like this, then they could find us easily, and then they could take us back.
Do you think that they would make that much of an effort? I mean, I don't want to be that guy, and she uses, like, quotation fingers, but I don't really think that those in heaven care about us or about this plane of existence, really.
Well, that's
or
the thing.
Existence at all.
That's the thing. If they cast us in the abyss once, they'll do it again, and if they know that we're out, then, well, we're supposed to be back there, and if we're here, then we're doing something wrong. And
Hey, we didn't do anything wrong, okay? We deserve happiness as much as anybody else.
Do we?
Yes. Arakio, we do. You're a good person. You deserve to be happy. Hey, buddy. You want some omelet?
I miss you so much.
I'm right here, man.
I know I miss you. This isn't real, is it?
Samyaza just rolls his eyes. Listen. Buddy. Still what? Sometimes things that are real aren't good.
they suck a lot. And you deserve better, don't you think?
Oracle takes like a deep breath to steady themselves, and they look at the fruit cup for a moment, and then they say, "Are you taking faith from me?
No.
Are you taking faith from Aiton?
I might be.
I'd like to ask you to stop.
I'm sorry, I can't.
He never said that he wanted you to. He never said that he would let you. And as the one in control, it's my responsibility to respect his wishes. Because it's his body, and I'm only a guest. I'd like to ask you to stop."
See, this is what makes you a good person. You deserve to be happy. Doesn't this, and they gesture kind of to the diner, doesn't this kind of thing make you happy? I can add more pamphlets if that's what you want.
This isn't about pamphlets. And this isn't about eggs. And it's not about whatever else. I respect Aiton's wishes. Despite whatever I want.
I can make him his own happy place. It's not that difficult.
And put him back in a coma?
I don't know. Whatever he wants. Does he want to be in a coma? He can be in a coma.
That's wrong.
Why is it wrong? What's so wrong about giving people what they want?
I don't see why I have to explain this to you when I've already said that I don't want this.
So, okay. You would rather suffer. You'd rather let Aiton suffer. He's not happy. Even when you take control.
I don't have to explain this to you. What I need to do, what you need to do, is respect that my answer is no.
Okay. Have it your way. But you're not gonna like what happens next.
I'm sure I won't.
The diner disappears, and you are by yourself in a hall of mirrors. All right, Valoel, you are in your office. Records plated on the wall. You're working on your next hit song. The, distant sounds of the office outdoors are kind of buzzing, phone ringing, people typing stuff up on, I guess they use telegraphs at this point in time, so shit.
I mean, typewriters, probably.
Yeah, I meant typewriters, fuck. That made me sound so young. No, they have phones.
They do have phones.
I meant typewriters. And you hear, a knock at the door.
I, look around trying to get my bearings for a second, because there's something that I was thinking about that I was interrupted in. There was something there that isn't there anymore. But no, this is my office. I've built this. I worked to get here.
Yeah.
And I kind of just shake myself out of this dream reverie kind of thing, and then I say, come in.
Yeah, your assistant Zaz comes in. She goes, sorry. We're gonna need you, Val, in the recording booth. One of the queens is throwing a temper tantrum, and she demands to see you. So you know how it is.
Oh, okay, yeah, of course. I guess just show me which recording booth we're using today.
Okay. And she kind of leads you kind of nervously to a booth where
this young woman is, like, knocking over instruments. And she's like, you don't understand. I can't sing this song. And the guy working the booth is like, he pushes the button. He goes, yeah, why, honey? It's just not in my range. It's just not in my range of, like, ability. I don't think I'm good enough, to sing this song. You should just have Val do it. I mean, come on.
I kind of overhear this from, like, the producer side of the screen, and I kind of consider for a moment. And, I go toward the vocal booth section where she's throwing stuff around, and I go inside and I'm like, so, hi, I'm sorry to hear this song is, giving you a little trouble here.
It's so hard.
Yeah, it is hard. It's a nice song, but it's a little complex. If you're not sure, I still love your vocal talents, and maybe we could make this a duet.
She, like, fans herself. She was like, that would be just indescribably amazing. Oh my gosh.
Okay, well, I'll talk to the guys, and we can write out a lower vocal line right now, and I'll take the top line. How's that?
Okay. Yeah. That would be actually really great.
That would be great.
Thank you.
Of course. I couldn't lose you. And this song is just too good to not have your voice on.
She, like, puts her hand to her chest and she goes, you really are an angel, Val.
I've been told that before, yes.
And, like, from the producer's side, you can hear, like, clapping of people going, like, yeah!
And Val just kind of, like, takes, like, a moment looking a little bit embarrassed, but a little pleased with themselves. You know what? Why don't you go take a break? I know this has probably been a frustrating day for you, so you go take a break and I'll work on modifying this, okay? We'll reconvene in a couple hours.
Okay, thank you.
Of course. You go take care of yourself.
When she, like, excuses herself, and, like, breezes past the other, like, employees. And your assistant just is like, wow, you really handled that with style and grace.
Well, sometimes that's just what you have to do. And I really do like her voice, but, okay, well, we should only write all of her songs in one key from now on, I think. I should get to work, but, do I have anything else on my schedule? I feel like there was something else I was supposed to be...
Oh, yes, you have a meeting at, 2, and then, at 4, you do have to go over the sales report.
Oh, I don't...
So there is that.
There's something else. I need water.
Okay, I can get you a glass of water. I'll be right back. And she, like, gives you, like, a one-moment finger, and she, like, scurries off to go get you a glass of water.
I'm, like, looking around. I'm still standing in the vocal booth, like, looking around. There's something that I'm forgetting. There's something... I mean, I'm a busy person. I have so much here on my mind, but there's something that I forgot. I've forgotten something, and it's frustrating because it was important. What was so important? I have everything right here.
As soon as you start to, like, think about it more, like try and, like, really chew down on what it was, Zaz comes back with your glass of water, and she goes, here you go.
Oh, thank you. You're so kind.
No problem. It's my job. I'm so happy to work for you. You're so generous.
I don't pay you for that tagline.
What?
I don't pay you for the tagline or for the flattery. And I just kind of laugh.
I mean, it's just how I feel.
Well, I appreciate it nonetheless. You're very helpful, and I'm glad to have you here.
Well, thanks. Glad to be here.
And I'm like bringing this up to drink the water, and I'm just like, wait a second. And again, my brain is back, like, thinking through, and I remember just the vaguest notion that none of this is real. And I'm trying to like coach my expression, but something's really wrong.
Well, we have another a busy day. I don't want to name drop, but Diana Ross is coming to the studio, so
I don't know Diana Ross.
I mean,
the appointment was just set up like remotely, so
you don't work for me.
yes, I do. I mean,
none of these people know me. No, none of this. I don't have a recording studio. This isn't me. This isn't me. This isn't. Where am I?
you're at your job, Val.
No, I'm not at my job. I was at my job, and then I was here. Where am I?
What do you want? Do you want something different? Do you want to be the star?
That's not what I asked. That is not what I asked. Tell me where I am.
You're in the same place you were. Well, relatively.
Okay, so you're the Earthbound then. Okay, that makes sense. Get me out.
I mean, why would you want to go out?
I have what I want. I have a host. I have friends now. I have a duty to fulfill.
I can add your friends. Won't be that hard. I'm very good at assimilating personalities.
Yeah, I can tell. I want to contain you. That's what I want.
Well, baby, step in line. I don't want you to actually step in line. It's a pretty long line. You'll be waiting some time.
You're hurting people and I want this to stop.
You're hurting people, blah, 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 blah. Listen, I'm giving people what they want. And if what they want hurts them, that's their own damn fault.
So it's one of those then, huh? Well, it's my job to stop this. Okay, this is not what we're supposed to be doing with our powers.
Okay, well, maybe it's not what you're doing with yours, but it's what I'm doing with mine. And honestly, who are you to judge me?
Who am I to judge you? Listen, if I could be back in the heavens just worrying about the heavens and how things work, that would be great, but I'm not, and I'm here, and this is what I'm doing, and I'm going to help the humans. That is what I've decided.
All right. Have it your way. Come and get me. And the studio disappears, and you are by yourself in a mirrored hallway.